And where were you taking it?
Braylon's easy. I mean, he's easily talkable. You can talk to him right now
Yeah,
quite well.
he likes me.
His name is Braylon Hatherhand. Right?
Braylon Hatherhand.
The son, you know the Hatherhands. In fact, you know
Okay.
Rothar Hatherhand. And Rothar Hatherhand would be indeed the father of this boy.
Okay.
I don't see that person in our list of people.
No, it
You
is
haven't
one of
met
the
him yet.
townsfolks. So it's somebody lives in town or a farmer nearby or anyway, Braylon, Timmy, my little friend, tell me what happened to you. Your dad gave you a message.
Yeah,
Where did he tell you to take it?
and I lost it, and then I was told to lie down, and then they started putting stones on top of me, and they told me to stay there until I, become more responsible.
Okay. Timmy, your dad sent you down here? Did you walk into this tunnel on your own from someplace?
Yeah.
No,
How
no,
did you get here, Timmy?
Yeah, no, I came through. I came through the wagon works as normal.
Down ladder. Yeah.
So his father's one of the cultists. Like, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So you and your dad come down here lots? Like this is a nice, friendly place for you? You're okay here? But you just did something bad?
No, I come down here when he gives me something to do. I'm never down here when he is though.
Okay. So your dad told you to bring a message to somebody, but you lost it. Who were you supposed to bring it to, sweetie?
I was supposed to bring it to Ilmith.
Ilmith. Oh, yes. Okay, Ilmith. So did you get a chance to talk to Ilmith? Was he mad at you?
No, I was supposed to hand it to him, but I didn't see him at his shop, and so I came down here to give it to him, but he wasn't down here, and then I don't know, I got here, and then
Did that orc give you a hard time?
he scared me. He scared me, and and he asked me what I was there for, and I went to give him the paper, but I couldn't find it.
No.
Who else have you seen down here before, Braylon?
Do you have other friends that play down here?
or other people's fathers?
I know Dad's friend Baragustus Harbuckler. He's
The Harbucklers are down here, yeah?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, and Marlandro Gauker, and of course the wagon master, that wagon, the guy who Ilmith.
Good to have some extra names, more people to arrest, or disappear.
Yeah.
Marlando he's town barber, right? Yeah.
Marlandro.
Pretty sure I remember that. Pretty sure I remember his name.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, let me take a look.
What were the last? Okay, I was writing there. Marlando
The other ones
Walker
aren't on
is
our
the
list.
barber
Yeah.
and owns a second-hand shop.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's the
Barracuda?
barber guy. He's not a very nice guy.
I didn't see any of the other ones. I don't think they're on the list of people that we know from around town.
Okay.
Not the main. Okay.
But yeah, Marlando Gelker was on the list though. Yep.
So those are some names.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So we I don't know, we eject him. We get the people to take him up the rope or whatever.
Okay. All right.
Eject him.
Braylon,
Jettison.
you go home and tell your mom you're safe. And now wait a minute. Whoa, time out. He's gonna run back home and tell his dad we're down here.
Yeah.
And we have the wagon master, Marlando, the Harbucklers, and the Hatherhands, at least that they could gather to come on behind us. These are townspeople we're going to be fighting. This is just wrong. I'm actually quite upset here. This is really bad.
You want to keep the kid with us and just, clear out this place and eliminate the problem once and for all before anyone else gets warned?
We can't, oh, this is so messed up. How do we
you can't leave him alone. I mean, you could. I'll tell you what you can do. Here's what you can do.
We can just tell him climb back up ladder. He'll have hard time. It will take a while.
Can you take him to your pie shop?
You reach the ladder.
and let the
just
old
tell him
lady
we
babysit him for a while and keep him from going home?
No,
Dude,
we
that's
just,
not
we
what I
just
thought you would ask now.
no, seriously, we'll just tell him to go back the way he came, right? He'd go up the ladder, except the ladder's oiled, so he won't be able to get up it. So that'll take care of him for a while we clear out the rest of the place.
Could happen.
Good Lord. I mean, we can't take him into battle, but is it smart for us to let him go home and warn everybody that we're down here poking around now?
Well, it depends how good he is
And
at
then he's
climbing
told us
oiled
all those
ladders.
Yeah.
This is a dilemma.
I think we go ahead and send them up and
Okay.
just clear out the temple before anyone else can organize something.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just worried. Like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna like put this kid in a sack and drag him through town to bring him to my
No,
bakery.
I thought if you took him, well, we could just stroll along. It's middle of the night. Maybe nobody will notice. You're pretty stealthy. We'll promise him pie if he's really quiet.
Yeah, but we don't have someone to watch him.
Yeah. Well, we have
You're still left
Moira.
with like tying him up or something, which is.
No, her,
Moira at my
Oh yeah,
bike.
Moira. Okay.
See, some people are actually mirroring my idea. Why don't you just put him back under some rocks?
no, it's not really
Does
feeling
anyone
good with
have
that
any
either.
booze? We could just drug him.
No,
Oh, wow.
don't carry stuff like that.
No, we're gonna.
Jeez. No, I don't know. I'm thinking, going, what could I use? What could I use? What plants do we have? But I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I
Hours
I
to
like-
sit.
I'm-
Valerian.
I just say we dump the kid in the place.
Send him
Like,
home.
let them go up, and yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Again,
still people up
It's
and
gonna
around
take him
the
a while.
temple.
It's funny to me, but it also will probably literally take him a while to get up because the ladder's greased.
Yeah.
Okay, is there a while the kid is going?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. While the kid's
Yeah.
being saved. Well, okay, what were you saying, Cole? Go ahead.
Well, no, Demon X idea of telling the kid to climb back up the ladder, as opposed to getting pulled up, is interesting. Clearly, the kid has come up and down here plenty of times on his own,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we can just do that. He'll have a hard time climbing the ladder. But then, is he going to give up? Is he going to fall? Is he going to hurt himself?
Yeah, he's going to call for help, or he might come back and look for us or something. Like, it's not a great solution. It's just funny.
Is there when the kid's being hauled up by guards or whoever, can we tell the guards to go get the constable? And we
Yeah.
can just kind of tell him what we know so far
Yeah.
and hope he's not part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You do.
You want to basically put the dungeoning on pause and try and deal with the authorities. Is basically
just-
what we're talking about because
Just for a moment, yeah. I mean, it's a small village.
It's gonna take time. We gotta convince like the constable or whatever of whatever evidence we have, and it's like we have this really nice dagger that was used to stab people, but we're keeping it because it's awesome.
You didn't
and
mention
stuff
that
like that.
one.
Yeah, no one needs to know about the dagger.
Yeah,
You know what I'll do? I'll
Okay,
replace
great.
it with the dagger I took from the Necromancer's one with the bone handle. It looks way more like sacrificing.
Ooh, tricky.
nice.
Now you're contaminated in a scene of a crime. I like
Okay,
it.
well, if we don't wait, I mean, we don't have to. It's just an option. Send the kid up. Let's take our chances and go clear this before everything goes to hell. And
Yeah,
we'll
that's what I want to do.
Totally up
Okay.
to you guys.
Just let them. Yeah,
Alright.
just we'll deal with whatever they do. We're not that worried about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can
More
leave the
worried
kid
about whatever's
there.
actually
There
down
are
here.
still people up above because they know that you guys went down there just in case
Yeah.
that
Yes.
you needed to come back up at any point. There are still people up there and they're waiting with ropes and stuff like that. And they see the kid. And of course you can communicate. Please bring up
Yeah.
this kid. We found a kid, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah.
And there's something to be said. The kid, we did just rescue him from a really scary, bad situation, and we will ask him not to tell his father that he saw us or in what was
Yeah.
happening down here.
Yeah.
Which is
Your-
don't,
your-
sweetie. You don't want to get in more trouble. Just don't tell your dad you didn't you lost the message. Just say that this cave-in caught you. You're fine.
Yeah.
You'll be okay, darling. You'll be okay.
He's actually going to be
Yeah.
he's going to be fine with that. I wouldn't make you roll for that, but he's going to be fine with that specifically because as a kid and you realize that you did some wrong, you're kind of getting the impression that this is an abnormal way of punishment for him. It doesn't seem like it's
You
different.
think?
This is normal for him. So the idea that his father technically at this point, to his knowledge, doesn't know that he actually screwed up. So the last thing he really wants to do is go home and tell his dad, "Hey, I screwed up."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna be okay with that, I think.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
later on, if we find out if your father is beating you or something, you let me know. Let's see what we do.
I like it.
Very good. And there you go.
Something like that.
Cool.
So you guys can
Eric
come back
says
through.
to Timmy, in
Yeah,
the chat,
okay.
somebody says, Eric says, Timmy, I'm your real father.
I'm definitely not his real father.
That would be interesting. Where's Tao? Tao, where'd you go?
I went all the way back to the room with the dwarf.
Okay, very good.
All the way back to the room.
Oh, and I should also mention, as you come back into the room of where the orc was, the half orc, you didn't see it when you came in because it didn't it wasn't on that side. I should have mentioned it earlier when you actually did some investigation rolls and everything. But on the left hand side of the pillar, there reads an inscription of that pillar that's just in the middle of the room. It says,
I asked about that once, but we get noisy
it
got lost.
Lost over. Okay, it says, "Displease not the Delvers." That's what it says.
The Delvers. Well, that sounds like dwarves.
It's very ominous.
Ominous.
Okay,
So, here's the bad part.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go through the room. We'll go through and see this room. It's almost 20 minutes before my next stream.
Yeah.
We can go through and see what's in this next room. And if it's a
cliffhanger.
great, big, awesome fight, we're going to stop.
Yeah.
And hold it for next week.
All right, let's crack open the door.
Okay, door is cracking.
Slowly,
Actually, doesn't make any sound.
it's
Sorry.
very quietly.
And actually, am I on the right layer?
A lit torch and a stool?
Yeah. Sorry. 1 second. You see the guy sitting on this stool. An elderly man.
Oh.
An elderly man with very silvery and white hair.
Anyone we recognize from town?
Yeah, actually. Oh, Ace of Doom coming in with another $2.59. Thank you very much. Generosity. Yes, you do notice. This man, or at least Lasan does. Oh, actually, no, Tal, you do too, because this guy is named Battergustus. Now, this is one of the names that the boy just told you.
Mr. Harbuckle.
Yeah, Battergustus. Yeah, he's sitting there on the stool. When you come through the door, when he sees you, you catch sight of him, he sees you. His eyes get really wide. He's sitting there on the stool. Before he sees you, of course, he's just whittling some wood. He's got like a little
We should probably take this guy alive.
little dagger, and he's just whittling some wood. He's just sitting there on the stool next to the light that's on the wall, just whittling the wood. But you come inside, and yeah, he immediately just drops the dagger, drops the wooden thing he was whittling on the floor, and stands up, and it's just like,
Don't make a sound.
Yeah.
roll intimidation check.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm
Okay,
good
here-
at that.
Well,
I told you I'm good at that.
No kidding. Hey, we're not bad at this.
24, 22, 21. We just open the door and just like stand full badass pose.
Ah.
Yeah, no, he's and you say don't make a sound and everything. He gets up, he's like, he's gonna say something, whatever. He's like, got his hands up, he's gonna say something, but then he just like zips it, and because Eric's also standing there, he just like goes full prone. He is now flat
Just
on
lays
the,
down.
he's just down. He's just like, he's not even
Oh,
motion. He is
God.
on the ground. He does not want to be hurt.
Okay.
All right, I think we should drag him out of here into the room with the dwarf and close this door
Yeah,
and interrogate.
and have a chat.
Okay. I'll pick him up gently. So,
Okay.
Thank you. Just come this way. Don't worry.
Okay. He doesn't say anything. He just kind of follows you over here.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
You guys shut the door, or do you leave it open?
Shut the door.
Yeah.
At the door.
Okay.
Curious. What is going on here? Like,
Jasper,
what are you
find out,
trying
thank
to
you.
accomplish?
Oh, talking to the gentleman there. What does he
Yeah.
mean to accomplish? He doesn't mean to accomplish anything. Actually, let me get into character here. While he's actually standing there before you, he's just wringing his hands. He is obviously super nervous about this whole thing. He's just he's not exactly happy. Oh, sorry, I just lost something. And right now, at this particular point, since you brought him out to here, he's just like, he's wringing his hands, and he's just like, please, don't kill me. So I just, don't kill me. He's just very, and your question, he sort of just says, don't kill me. That's all he says to your question.
Hey, you're not calling for help. You're not causing problems. You don't bring more of evil cult here. No need to kill you, but we do need to know what's going on.
I hold up the knife.
He sees the knife and he's like, he's starting to panic. He sees it. He's just like, what are you gonna do with me? If I tell you anything,
I
what
don't
are you gonna
know.
do?
Okay, and you saying I probably know him not well. He's scared to death of the crazy widow lady
Yep.
who he just recognizes as and then the great big scary guy that he doesn't know well. So
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
try to calm him down a little bit. Whatever. What was his name? What did Bargustus?
Baragustus.
Come on, sir. What are you
Barry.
doing down here,
Yeah,
Barry?
he
Barry,
now actually locks eyes with the sign. He's like, he recognizes.
Gustus,
it.
why are
Yeah.
you down here? Just
Um,
calm down. We don't want to hurt you. What
Good
are you
cop.
doing? What are you doing? I'm the good cop. What are you doing here? Come on. After you guys scare him to death, this is awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you. Soften him up, you see. Yeah, this is a
He
lot of
says-
intimidation we aimed in his direction.
Yeah,
here,
no,
so.
he looks at you and he looks sort of defeated in the eyes because he knows he
He said
knows
he's an old
some
guy.
things. Yeah,
Oh.
but he says to you, it's like, we, as the believers, we
Oh.
were trying to keep the town of Red Larch from certain destruction. There's to the room just behind me, where you took me from. There's the moving stones. I can't profess to know how to read them, mind you, but they move around. They hover and they move, and they try to send messages. The Delvers are sending us messages, and they're trying to warn us about coming in, and we're here to please the Delvers. Try to find a way to please the Delvers. Mitherchuk, thank you for that donation.
Please tell her. So there, you've gotten a message that something bad is going to happen to Red Larch, and you're here to try to protect us.
Yeah, well, I didn't get the message.
Who?
But
Specific.
Who
someone
interprets
has.
stones?
Who gives you your orders?
The Rock. The Rock. He's
LaRock.
very
La Rock?
The Rock. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to reading the
Rock.
stone. The stone. He's very the markings. He knows all about. He's part of the Church of the Stones or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, Briar, out of character here. Would I know this? Is he a townsperson?
No.
Do I know this name?
You do
He's
not.
not. Oh, where did you meet LaRock?
We met him. One of our meetings down here. We met in the Moving Stones area, and he was just there one evening, and the stones had moved, and he was telling us what they meant.
And what are you trying to prevent? What does he say is coming?
Red Larch is supposed to be inundated or swallowed up by the earth if we don't please the Delvers.
If you don't please the Delvers. And the bodies we found with carvings on their forehead, how is that helping? Where do the bodies come from?
I
Hold
don't.
up the knife.
I don't
Justice.
know anything about anybody's.
Does he look like he's lying? Huh? Perception check?
Insight.
Insight?
That's still wisdom based, so similar.
18?
Nice.
You are not entirely certain, but you get the feeling that he's lying.
He's lying. So you know about the bodies. So Augustus, you know about the bodies. This isn't helping anything.
Listen, I never killed anyone. I
I never thought you would. I've known you my whole life. Come on. I don't want to be fighting villagers, but you got to come clean. People are dying.
We
You
went
don't
ahead
want
and help
people to
Red Larch,
die.
too.
there were I forget how many there were, but they were agents of LaRock, his special group, his protection, if you will. They brought some people in from off the path, off of Long Road. They brought them.
Okay, so it feels like, the villagers that, we've got our names of. It feels like that is like Earth cults for dummies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they're not getting
They are
let
not
in on
the
the real
masterminds.
thing.
No.
Yeah.
They're just
No.
getting told whatever they need to be told to get them to cooperate.
So the important question is, where is LaRock right now?
He's last
We would
I
have words.
saw. He went into the moving stones.
Into the Moving Stones?
Into
Into
the
the
room
room.
of moving stones, yeah.
The room
Okay.
he's
Stones, yeah.
starting.
And
But
if we
listen-
talk to him, will he talk to us? Or will
He-
we have to fight?
He can be reasonable. I don't like him.
That can be reasonable too. I hold up the knife again.
No,
You don't
look,
like him.
look, you know anything that asks for like kill people, blood sacrifice.
The
To
bodies,
prevent
the
some
people were dead when they
mystic
got
thing.
here. They were dead when they got here. That's all I know
Yeah,
about
sure,
any
sure.
bodies.
You
Barrett,
sure,
tell
sure.
me-
You didn't kill them yourself. That makes it easier unconscious. I get it. But any gods or whatever you think Delvers are, if they're asking for kill people for sacrifice, no good comes from them. If they want to protect you, they wouldn't be asking for kill people.
You know
Very
that.
simple.
I don't know any of this.
LaRock,
The
Why
Rock
don't you let
knows. The Rock is the one to. He's very convincing.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, no,
Why
we
don't
know.
you like
The
him?
Rock gets message, and then he tells you what he says message is.
Yeah.
But you don't know. You say
No.
whatever.
and Barra, why don't you like him? Explain.
He just doesn't care about people. It seems.
Is he
Yeah.
human?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him cast magic? Is he a warrior? Has he ever said where he's from?
I don't know of any magic specifically. He dresses like a priest. I don't know. Seems he's got the symbol, the same symbol that, and he looks at Tao again and the knife that he carved into the skulls of those people.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remain here for that. I left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw it
No,
start
I'm-
and I just couldn't stay.
Yeah, we understand. You people, it sounds like you people all been misled. They come in, they have whatever they want to do, some kind of dark things. It sounds like he says, "Oh, I hear a message from Stones," and then he tells you whatever he thinks will convince you to help. But this big sinkhole there, drop downtown, drop children in sinkhole, is more likely from what he's doing. He's not
Yeah.
preventing that.
Oh, the Delvers, everything. Have you opened your eyes recently? Like, things are happening in Red Larch. I've seen gusts of heat. I have seen lightning in the sky. I have seen monsoons that come and go and then leave no trace. Something is wrong with Red Larch. And
We agree.
Well,
Oh, yeah, no, lots is wrong. How much was wrong before LaRock show up?
It started several, I don't know, 5 years before we even met LaRock. Things were happening. Like,
well, maybe if we talk to LaRock, we'll be convinced.
Well, we have to talk to him. We have to find out how we can help.
Any
Oh,
traps
okay.
along the way we should know about?
no traps.
Barra, who else is part of this?
He just looks at you.
Barra, who else is part of this? Who gives you your direct orders? Who was in charge before LaRock showed up? Who decided you don't like LaRock, and yet someone decided that you were all going to follow him?
Right.
We need information. If we're going to help save our village, we need to know. We need some information. You're our guy.
Yeah, I'm just reading real fast. In fact, what I'll do is I'll get you guys the names of everybody.
We can put a cut in here.
And the name, because it's going to take me a second to get everybody's name out.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's you're getting the idea at this point. Though there's going to be a few people, and he makes explicitly makes the point. He says we are the believers. The believers have been part of Red Larch for as long as I can remember. I wasn't a member until one of the other believers finally died. We've known about this cavern for quite some time. We've known about the moving stones, although we never seen them move until these weird things started to get worse and worse and worse. These happenings, these elemental happenings, and then they started to move. And then the Rock was here, and we were fretting, and he told us that this is what the things that we could do to keep Red Larch from any harm. And so we.
What do you believe in? What do the believers believe in?
That we believe in the Delvers.
Good question.
We believe that the Delvers, they have the ability to keep Red Larch afloat, because you've seen,
like the rocks.
You have it, but wait till you see the floating rocks. You wait till you see, and then you'll believe, because Red Larch is only hovering above here because of the Delvers. If it wasn't for the Delvers, Red Larch would crumble.
Oh, you know,
could literally be true.
Whole town being held up by floating rocks.
But at least that's
it's
what he
absolutely
believes.
possible.
Could be.
It's possible. We had stories about the dwarf. There were dwarves here a long time ago. I can't remember much, but
So
maybe one of my brothers will. We'll have to ask.
It does seem like a good place for us to stop for
We
the
gotta
day.
stop.
All right.
We have to stop. I have a stream starting in it's supposed to be 5 minutes. It's going to be more like 10 or 12, but as soon as I can get there.
all
do you
right.
plan
To get some answers next time.
Yeah.
Hoi 4.
And
I'm going.
perhaps
I'm
you might
Russia. Woohoo!
Oh yes, indeed. Hoi 4, is that tomorrow? That is tomorrow.
That's today for me.
All right, you're playing Hoi 4 in just a few moments.
I
Okay,
play
everybody
Russia.
look forward to that if you're looking at this right
I
now.
am trying to convince Canada that they need to be part of the great Russian-Canadian Empire. We'll see how that goes.
Wait,
Good luck with that.
that seems
Yeah,
very
yeah.
interesting. Okay. But very good. So that's the end of this particular live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for being here, being awesome. And also want to point out that until next Sunday, you can find Quill at
YouTube.com/Quill18 and Twitch.tv/Quill18.
and Demonac.
At YouTube.com/Demonac, you can see tales from my D&D campaign, my own campaign where I'm the GM.
Yeah.
And we
Which is
play.
really good.
And we play.
And played right here. And played right here
Yeah.
in the house with these guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it's
awesome. And a kiss for luck.
YouTube.com, a kiss for luck. Twitch.tv, a kiss for luck. Stream 4 times a week.
And as always, you can go to SundayMorningHeroes.com, get all of our links there.
Yeah.
Time
And check
zone
the chat.
information, everything.
Anything that you also enjoy about Sunday Morning Heroes, please, if you use social accounts like Twitter, please put that in your handle, like hashtag Sunday Morning Heroes. Anything you want to talk about Sunday Morning Heroes, try to get it
Get it out
trending if it's
there.
possible.
Let people know.
Exactly, let people know about it. If they can find
Try
it a
to
lot
get
easier, they'll know
Firestone.
more about it.
Partnership. We're trying to get Firestone partnership, guys.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Also, speaking of
Good
anything
stuff.
due for me, I had a lot of new donations this morning. People who are
Yeah.
trying to pay my wages for Sunday, and you guys have been doing a really good job. First one coming in from Convincia for $25. Thank you very much. There's no message. I appreciate your generosity. We've got 10, 102 hours, $5. Great stream. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you enjoyed it. $15
This is
from
so much fun.
yeah. $15 from Chloe. Play of the game. Demonac as Eric Jaleza. Indeed. Demonac plays really good.
Thanks.
He also is a really good DM. Like, seriously. Really
A good
DM.
storyteller. I don't know about the DMing part.
DM plus
Go
storyteller.
watch it.
$65 coming in from Pyro Jupe. First time watching live. I'm too much of a night owl for this shit. Laugh out loud. Well, I know. It's early morning. We're going to change that hopefully at some point. These donations help. $3 from
Too
Goblin
much
Gravy.
for us, too.
Mm-hmm. Keep being awesome. Oh, and where'd Quill's psionic class come from? Ooh.
It's Unearthed Arcana. So it's on the Wizards site in their Unearthed Arcana articles. It's a class they're developing for an upcoming book. For an upcoming
Name of the
release.
class?
It's the Mystic class, is what it's
Yeah.
called.
So search for that in Wizards on the Coast, Unearthed Arcana. You should find it.
There's a link kicking around. I'll post it in the chat in a second.
Tell everybody I say
Cool.
goodbye. I crashed.
Right.
Again.
Okay, so Ava crashed, but she says goodbye, and yeah, you're gonna catch her in just a few moments anyway, over in her stream. Let's try to wrap this up real fast. We have Chemical Crash, $50. Thanks for giving us all such wonderful entertainment. You are welcome, sir. $25 coming from Used Dijkstra. You can do it, Brian. We believe in you. Today is the day you'll kill one of them. Unfortunately, that did not happen.
Not quite enough fighting. There'll be more fighting tomorrow or next week.
You know what? It could be a certain fight for sure coming up. Aces of Doom, 692. Destroy everyone. I tried. Didn't happen. Rats were not good enough, that's for sure. 1471 from Dr. Murray. This is more of a punishment to myself for missing you guys. Awesomeness last week. Haha, it was overdue to show some real support. Thank you very much. Ace of Doom again for $5.50. There's no message. $30 coming in from Jezagaya. Here is some rat traps and cheese. Very good. Thank you very much. $65 coming in from Drogar99. Go for the eyes, Quill. Go for the eyes. Fact JBF for $7. Never played D&D, but watching you guys makes me want to join the club on my campus. Damn right, man. Do it. It's absolutely fun. Ace of Doom, $48.96. No message. Thank you for your generosity. And Milichug for $6. Root out all the cultists. I think these guys are well on their way.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. I have to actually go to work now, and I want to also support Ava's stream. We're going to be hosting her from here, and I want you all, if you want to pop on over to her stream there. Show her some support and some love. And she's playing Hoi 4, so that's always fun. And I will see you again later. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
See you next time.
Next Sunday.